Before I found Hosea, I was 16, freshly kicked out, freshly homeless.
Living at the parks, living under bridges.
The overwhelming majority of the young people we serve are coming from not just dysfunctional homes, but horrific homes. People don't understand the pain, the amount of abuse and abandonment these young people have experienced.
The common misconception that these kids are out here because they don't want to follow rules. These kids are out here because no one cares about them, because their parents don't care enough to come get them. So when they left their house, no one chased them. No one asked them to come back. No one cared enough to call to see where they were. And that's sad.
You want to be treated like humans because they are human, and a lot of people treat people like subhuman when they are struggling in a way that people aren't comfortable with. I was a foster kid. I got kicked out of my foster home at 18 and was already hanging out downtown. I was on meth for a long time, and then I got hooked on heroin, and I was an IV drug user.
I was in the beginnings of addiction, and I was really struggling with my mental health. I was really suicidal, and I didn't see much of a future with me in it.
They struggle from being unwanted, and that's what we get to do here. We get to say, hey, we want you here. Please come here. What we are seeing now is that our clients are getting housed, which is so awesome, and we are so thankful for that. The problem is they're not being taught how to live in a house. It takes a lot of one-on-one time, and they need to be able to do the work, and someone willing to do the work with them.
If I had been given housing while I was using, for me, it would have been bad.
Housing wasn't enough because I had a lot more going on with my mental health than just needing a place to stay. And also just figuring out, because I had just gotten clean, just figuring out how to be a functional adult when I'd never done that was very difficult.
I definitely wouldn't have got clean. I wouldn't have gotten into any programs to try to get clean. I probably would have trapped it out, which is basically just filled it with more tweakers, and probably would have gotten taken advantage of, and that looks different on different facets.
We have felt for years that there needs to be an additional step of care, support, recovery, and accountability for young people to really break out of the past lifestyle and get to a point where they can take care of themselves and obtain what we call lives of health and purpose.
With the cottages, we're going to show them what life should be like, what they should be doing, and what they could have if they choose that sobriety and choose to do the right thing over and over again.
It would have provided me with more support and just made the transition a lot easier.
Every young person will be treated a little bit differently in regards to what they need to get to a point where they can be self-sufficient. Certainly life skills need to be talked about. And then what does it look like to enter the workforce and to be a healthy employee or a positive employee.
This is going to be like the Ritz of rehabilitation. To get your own space, your own bathroom, you're used to taking care of your own space. You're used to showing up to the meetings, and by then you're going to be working. There's going to be so many things that you're going to have underneath your belt before you leave there that I feel like that is the best way to set up the clients for success.
Once they're done with the program, we send them off with money in the bank and a mentor. Well, first of all, we got to know they're going to a safe situation, and then mentors to kind of continue to walk along with them.
There's support there, but there's also accountability, and someone who's going to be there to hold you accountable, which is sometimes really, really hard.
Right now I'm looking to join the military, so been doing a lot of workouts. I'm pretty sore right now.
I believe the cottages are going to offer learn what it's like to be in your own place, but also have support there to help you learn how to maintain that.
Because it'll give young people a chance to heal and grow and become the amazing people that they were meant to be.